A court ruling in May opened the door to same-sex weddings in California, and more than 18,000 gay and lesbian couples tied the knot between June and early November. Eric Fisher and his partner Richard West were married July 1st.
We were lucky enough to have our wedding take place during that time frame that the same-sex marriages were legal, but there are a lot of people who weren't ready for that at that time, and now, you know, our disappointment is that perhaps that's not going to happen for them.
Proposition 8 changes the California Constitution to limit marriage to a man and woman. The courts will decide the status of existing same-sex unions. California Attorney General Jerry Brown says they are still valid.
Now, the fact that I believe that as Attorney General is one thing. It will depend, of course, on the California Supreme Court.
Thousands of demonstrators have marched in California cities to protest Proposition 8. At All Saints Episcopal Church in Pasadena, the Reverend Susan Russell joined a smaller rally against the measure, which she called a temporary setback. Russell heads a national organization in the U.S. Episcopal Church called Integrity, which supports gay rights.
I'm absolutely convinced that, again, the arc of history bends towards inclusion, and that we have taken maybe a step backward, and we're gearing up to take another couple steps forward.
Opponents of Proposition 8 say marriage is a basic right. Supporters of the measure say they are defending traditional marriage. In all, the two sides spent more than $70 million on their campaigns. Proposition backers, including the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints or the Mormons, have been targeted for protests. So have owners of some businesses who supported the measure. The Mormon Church responded that it is wrong to attack people for expressing their opinion and being part of the democratic process. Some agree the protesters are going too far.
What they're doing is despicable in going after the Mormon Church or religious institutions, trying to, focus on them as being haters.
Hell no, you are absolutely wrong.
The Reverend Zelda Kennedy says Proposition 8 should never have passed. She is sad that 70% of her fellow African Americans supported the measure.
What happens to our brothers and sisters happens to us. Now, we may not be able to feel it immediately, but it impacts us in the long run.
Derek Whitefield and Gary Dahl were married in September. Whitefield says they are gay and have no alternative.
It is not something that a person chooses. It's something that we're born with.
The proposition passed with a narrow 52% of the vote. Supporters say it reflects the will of the people, and they predict the courts will let it stand. Opponents say the battle will continue in the courts and through the ballot box. Mike O'Sullivan, VOA News, Los Angeles.